What's up everyone, Paul from Sklar Fit, and today we're gonna take it outside for an epic biceps workout that only involves dumbbells. It's simple, 3 exercises to blow up your arms. I'm gonna explain exactly how we do it, and we're gonna build those biceps and make some big time gains. The best part about this workout is that we're not just going to be working our biceps, we're also going to be increasing our metabolism. And how do we increase our metabolism? By building lean tissue. Now, one of the exercises involves legs at the same time. There's a ton of legs, there's a ton of core, and there's ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous, contraction and tension on the biceps. The first exercise is the iso bicep squat. So for this exercise, you want to make sure that you start in a low position, bring the weight halfway up, and then keep it at a 90-degree angle at the elbow. Once you get to a full squat position at the top, you slowly perform a goblet curl. The reason I call it a goblet curl is because we're holding it just like we would hold a wine glass or a goblet, with hands on either side. Make sure you maintain a perfect upright position as you go down to increase tension on the biceps and also on the legs as well, and keep your back in a safe position. The hardest part towards the end is going slowly, stopping, and then curling with isolation. You should be extremely tired when you finish this exercise. The goal is to complete 5 sequences with as much weight as possible before moving on to the next exercise, which is the alternating biceps curl. This is a simple and standard exercise that most people get wrong. What we're going to do is lock the triceps to the lats and the lats to the triceps to make sure that we maintain contraction in the biceps throughout the entire range of motion. We'll try to complete 6 repetitions on each side before moving on to the next exercise, which is the alternating hammer curl. Now we're gonna do these hammer curls a little bit differently. Instead of keeping your dumbbells at the sides of your body, we're gonna place the end of the dumbbell on the outside portion of your thighs. And what this does is it eliminates momentum. And by eliminating momentum, we can start with the elbow slightly bent and increase tension on the biceps throughout the entire range of motion. The goal here is to perform 10 repetitions on each arm, as this is the finishing portion of this set. And once we get done with those 10 repetitions, we'll rest 1 to 3 minutes and then try to complete 3 to 5 complete rounds of everything that I just showed you today. So this is a question I get asked a lot. How do you increase metabolism by lifting weights? Well, it's pretty simple. Every time you increase lean tissue, you increase metabolism. Lean tissue burns more calories than fat tissue. So the more lean tissue that we can pack on, the faster and the quicker our metabolism is going to be. And what does that mean when we increase our metabolism? It means that we're gonna be burning more calories. So there are multiple ways that you can do it. You can restrict calories with diet. You can increase the amount of exercise and the duration and the intensity of exercise, or you can do a combination of the two. But one of the best ways to get shredded is obviously to have a healthy, intuitive, moderate diet where you don't have to restrict too many things and you have an increased exercise output. And the exercise is intense and it involves weights. It doesn't just involve steady state cardio. Steady state cardio is fantastic. It's great for heart health, but if you really want to change your body, you've got to add resistance. You've got to stress the muscles. You have to make it challenging. You can't lift tiny weights 1,000 times and expect a lot of change. You also can't go out and run 3 or 4 or 5 miles at 20 minutes a mile and expect a lot of change. Yes, you may lose some weight, but the key here is that you don't want to lose muscle weight. You want to lose fat weight. And one of the best ways not to lose muscle weight is to use resistance and weights. If you go into most gyms and you take a look at the treadmill, you take a look at the elliptical, you take a look at the recumbent bike, the stair climber, and you've seen these people and they've been there for years, and you look at them and you go, you know, they've been putting in all of this work. And you say, all right, I guess they may have lost a little bit of weight, but they really haven't changed the shape of their body. Essentially what happens is they become a smaller version of what they were. So if you're an apple and you do a ton of steady state, easy, slow cardio, you become a smaller apple. If you're a pear and you do a ton of just steady state, easy cardio, you become a smaller pear. Now, if you combine that steady state, easy cardio with weight training, then all of a sudden you may change that apple into something completely different, or you may change that pear into something completely different. But when you're a jack of one trade and that's the only thing you do, don't expect a lot of change. Again, you may lose weight, but most likely you may be losing muscle weight and fat weight. It's hard to tell unless you actually get yourself measured. So, moral of the story, become a jack of all trades. Try different things. Don't just get up on the treadmill, get up on the bike and do things that you're comfortable with. Get out of your comfort zone. Lift some weights, squat, deadlift, bench press, push-ups, calisthenics. Add it to your steady state cardio routine if you want. They're great in combination. They don't always work great by themselves. And we always say, weightlifters, powerlifters, they could all use some cardio, and people that just do cardio like runners and racers, they can use some weights. So be smart with everything. Challenge yourself. If you want your body to change, perform body changing activity. And think about it when you do it. Is it body changing? Yes. Is it not body changing? No. So up to you to decide. I wish you the best of luck, success. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you are interested in more, subscribe to my program. It's everything that I do on a daily basis. The exact number of sets, the exact number of reps, days per week that I work, how long it takes. It's a great program. I do it myself. It's the same program that I've designed over the last 30 years of being a professional trainer and a former professional athlete. Give it a try and good luck.